hello, my YouTube friends and family. How are you? It is a wonderful, beautiful day to be with you in the presence of God, to give Him thanks, to give Him praise, to give Him glory, and to give Him honor. Guys, wherever it is, whatever time it is, let's give God thanks. Guys, we're almost at the end of 2020. Yes, couple days before Christmas. And guys, 2020 is not a easy year. 2020 is a year gonna go down in history. It's a year that we gonna remember for the rest of our life. It is a year where we're gonna tell our children, our grandchildren, our great grandchildren. We're gonna talk about 2020, guys. But it depends on what you want to talk about 2020. Guys, 2020, a lot of people look at 2020 as a bad and terrible year. One of the hardest or wickedest year they ever been through in their life. But guys, it all depends on the lens. Yeah, the lens that you're looking through. And if you're looking through a shallow lens, you're going to see things shallow. If you're going to look at it at a wider end, you're going to see things wide. Depends on the length that you're looking at, depends on how you turn your camera when you want to take a picture, and the outcome you want to get from your picture. It's the same thing with 2020. And guys, I know a lot of people will agree with me and a lot of people won't agree with me. But guys, I love all of you because it all depends on the lens that you are looking in. Okay, 2020, guys. 2020, year 2020. A lot of us, guys, were living a life where, oh my God, one, we were running our body to wreck. We were an empty. We were an empty, guys. And 2020 give us a stop, slow us down, for us to recharge and to get energy and to start all over. Guys, bear with me. Yes, that's what 2020 do. Guys, an next example of 2020. We're living in our house. We don't know our children don't know us. We don't know our husband don't know us. We don't know our wife don't know us. We don't know a lot of things we do not know because why? We get up in the morning, we go to work. It's either we do 16 hours, we do 12 hours, we do 8 hours, we work 7 days per week or 14 days per week, guys. We have no time for our loved one. We only go in and we see our husband coming in or our wife coming in and we kiss. Mwah! I love you. Talk to you later. Take care. We send a text or my chit chat little on the phone. What is that? Is that really a life? Is that how God wants us to live? We have our children. We get up in the morning, we send them off to school. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Because sometimes when we come in, our children are already out to school. And the school bus or at the bus stop waiting on the bus or whatever, but they are not in the house. And by the time they reach back in the house, we are out. Or we are too tired to talk to them. Right? So we go to the store and we buy the nicest clothes, the nicest name brand that they want, and we give it to them. And we say, oh, we love our children. But guys, in the meantime, we are doing that. We are losing our children growing up that we don't get to know them. We don't get to know them. And God said, listen, this is not the life that I put you here and this planet for. I put you as a family to bind together, band together, grow together, live together, and get to know each other together. Guys, I remember when I was growing up and we were in the country. I'm a country girl. Yes, I love the country. We didn't have TV. We didn't have electricity. We used to use lamp. Our parents or our grandparents would sit with us and they will tell us stories. They will read to us, we talk, we ask questions, and things like that. We band together. Nowadays, people do not band together, they band away. Not together, away. So 2020 said, I can't make it continue like this. 2020 said, yes, I can't. I have to do something to shake you up. Remember, I said some will agree with me and some won't. Depends on the lens you are looking in. 2020 said, listen, I have to shake you up. You have to spend time with your family. You have to spend time with this. You have to spend time with yourself. You have to get to know who you are. Guys, it's not easy to lose your loved one. A lot of us lost our loved one through this pandemic or from this pandemic. It is easy? No. It is hard? Yes. But again, guys, look at the lens that you're looking through. It's not easy to lose our loved one. Okay, tell you what 2020 did to us now, guys. As bad as 2020 is, look at it. 2020 let us bond with our children. Wear school clothes. School clothes, no school keeping. Most of us depends on the job that we are doing, we cannot go to work. So we get time to sit with our children, to get to know them and them get to know us, right? To see the work that the teacher is doing, to know that a teacher job, it is not easy. So when you home during the pandemic, a lot of people might say, because I heard people say it, I didn't know what I was missing from my child. My child grew up so fast, and now I get to spend time with them. I get to talk with them. I get to play with them. I get to do so much with my child or my children. 2020, teach us that, taught us that, give that to us. As bad as 2020 may be, look in the lens. Again, we have our husband and we have our wife. We don't know them. Our husband might go out and he'll buy up the prettiest diamond ring, the prettiest necklace, or the prettiest this, or the prettiest that, and they give it to you, or the most expensive car, but you still don't know them, who they are. You're still dying inside because you're not seeing them, they're not seeing you. That's not how 2020 wants us to live. 2020 let us spend time with our loved one. It's either we grow apart from them or we grow together, closer with them. Guys, you get to see who your wife is or who your husband is. You get to see them, things that you never know about your husband or your wife, ways that they have that you never see, whether it is good, whether it is bad. You know, you get to sit and talk and plan and appreciate each other time. 2020 give us that. 2020 gave that to us because we were dividing. And God said, together we stand. In unity, we can do anything. We were running our body to wreck. Our car, we were running to wreck. That's our temple. We don't eat properly. We don't sleep. We deprive ourselves of sleep. Yes, guys. And 2020 said, hey, hold on, baby. You're going too fast. You're going to wreck. Slow down. Take it easy. Simmer down, as what would I say in the Caribbean. Simmer down, baby. Simmer down. Take it easy. If you want me and I want you, you have to slow it down. So that's what 2020 did to us. So we have to give God thanks in the midst of 2020, in the midst of pandemic. It is easy to go through a pandemic. No, it is not easy to go through a pandemic, right? And guys, when you trust God, when you trust your instinct, when you believe in God, He will take you through. I remember when I was a young girl, I think I was in my 15 or maybe a little more than that. And there was a hurricane in Jamaica, Gilbert. We heard about hurricane where our parents, grandparents told us about hurricane, but we never really experienced it. And guys, Gilbert came, and I was young, and at the time where I was living, we're living in a house where the deck is, you have a deck top, concrete top, and everything. So there was no damage could happen to you. Nothing could happen to you guys. So I was looking out through the window in the midst of the hurricane. And guys, you know what I was doing? I was laughing. When I saw the three, them bend like this, and then they come like this, and they go like this, and they go like that. And I was like, oh my God, look at this. Look, it was like a joy for me. I was giving God thanks, although it is or was a disaster at the time. I was having fun. I was giving God thanks because I never see tree and things and like that move the way our dance or whatever you want to call it move like that, guys. And I was giving God thanks through it. We have to learn to give God thanks through everything that we go through. And after Gilbert, it did a lot of damage to Jamaica. It did a lot of damage to Jamaica. Then I left Jamaica and I went to Antigua. And I've been through a lot of storm there. And I learned through the process. When you're going through your storm, be still. Give God thanks. Make preparation. Give God thanks. Till you reach to a time, earthquake guys coming, you feel it, the shaking. I just lay down in my house, in my bed, and I just give God thanks and say, God, whatever it is, I give you thanks. Hurricane coming is the same thing. I make preparation. I back down my window, do what I have to do. The breeze is blowing. God, I give you thanks because there is nothing you can do to make that time go faster. When the eye of the hurricane is passing, it's one of the calmest and quiet time you can feel, you can see, and everything. You can get up, you can go outside, you can do what you want to do for a couple of minutes or whatever, half an hour that eyes is passing. Then after the eye pass, guys, then it pick up back more strength and it coming. But you just have to give God thanks. It's the same thing we're in right now. We have to give God thanks. Guys, depends on the lens that we're looking at or looking through when our loved one died. It's not easy to lose or to lose your loved one. It's not an easy feeling for no one, but depends on how you take on that. Is either you're going to die with them or you're going to release them, guys. And a lot of us die with our loved one, which they don't want us to die. And one of the things most of us human beings don't understand, death is a must. It don't give you no notice. It don't give you no time. It don't tell you when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, which way, which style, which pattern it's going to come with. It hits you. And it hit hard. I lost my mother. I lost my brother. I lost my nephew. And guys, in the process of doing it, I get strength. Before I lost my mother and somebody died, I would have cried. I would have cried my heart out. After I lost my mother, because God prepared me for the death of my mother, guy. And I feel everything. It might sound funny to you. I feel everything. I went to the cemetery. I see everything in the spirit. And this is one thing we have to learn to do, to tap into our spirit, to live in our spirit. Because when we live in the spirit teaches us, the spirit show us, and the spirit guide us. I see everything. So when the day my mother died, when she went home to be with the Lord, my girlfriend called me to tell me that she passed away. I told her because I see it, I feel it. Guys, I go through the process. And when she called, she told me, and she said to me, I have something to tell you. No, I'm lying, guys. She was talking and she said, how you didn't call me? I said, nothing. I called my sister, blah blah blah, what not, and she paused. And I said to her, you have something to tell me. Don't be afraid to tell me. Is what? She gone? And she said, Joy, how you know that? I said, I know. And she said, yes. I said, okay. And guys, I turned my eyes to the ceiling like this. I was in my bedroom. I was in Antigua. And I turned my eyes to heaven and I said, God, I thank you. I said, I love her, but you love her more. I want her, but you want her more. And I stepped out of my bedroom, go into my living room, and I put on a gospel music. And I was smiling. I was smiling, guys. It was a smile of joy, the smile of sorrow, or what, but I was smiling through that process. And guys, whenever time I break down like you in the flesh and you break down, I heard the voice. She don't want you to cry. Why are you crying? And it's like I get energy. And what I do in the process to get over my mother death, I have to realize that she did not die. Her time, her assignment that she have on this planet is finished. She have to move on. Just like when you're in a train, you take from one station to the other, your destination, everybody have a destination stop. So when your assignment that God gave you is finished, you have to go home to him. And that's what he did. He took my mother home because my mother assignment was over, was end, right? But what I did, guys, I learned to appreciate this time when I lost my mother. I give God thanks for it because God knows best. And I do the things that I know my mother would be happy if she was alive. And every time I did something that is good, it's like I feel this joy, this energy, this everything, and I release my mother spirit. And because I release her spirit, I release mine, I can talk about it with joy. When it come on to Christmas, birthday, and everything, is like I heard her. Happy birthday, Joy. Like she called me, telling me, do I feel sad about it? No, I feel good because what? I heard from her. It's like sometimes you lay down, you sitting down, you can feel their presence. So it's all depends and the lengths you are looking through when you lost your loved one. If you want to release them and release your spirit, or you want to die with them, because when you die with them, you will never get over it because that burden, because you burden them down, and because you have their burden, you burden down yourself. So you have to release them to the universe. So I release my mother, I release my brother, I release my nephew. And because of that, guys, when somebody die right now, I don't cry. No, I don't cry. Because the Bible, they tell us when someone die, you're supposed to rejoice. When someone born, you're supposed to cry. And we turn it around. So guys, I don't cry. Because that person mission is accomplished. Her assignment or his assignment is finished. No matter how long or short the assignment is, it's over. So 2020, as much as it may be hard, it may be tough, it may be bitter, it may be everything that you can think of. Look at it. It all depends on the lens. Again, guys, you're looking through. So, guys, just embrace it. People might say, "Oh, Joy, are you crazy? How are you gonna embrace something like this?" Yes, that's what we do. We embrace it because it gives us time. 2020 give us time to mature, to grow, to think, to do everything that we never used to do. We get to know our children. We get to know what they like from what they dislike. We get to know our husband. We get to know our wife. We get to know everything, guys, that we did not know. If you spend that time, if you spend that time to know it, but if you spend that time keep complaining, whining, grinding, and bitter about everything, you're not going to see what I'm seeing. You're not going to enjoy what I'm enjoying because you are bitter. You have to take that away and you have to look. I cannot tell you to take it away, but you have to look at a different angle of it, guys. So it's a beautiful, wonderful year. 2020, I start my YouTube channel. Didn't know I would be here talking to you so bold, so everything, guys. Cooking for you, enjoying the time with you, and everything like that, guys. I didn't know I could do what I'm doing right now, guys. 2020 taught me that. 2020 gave it to me or give it to me. So, guys, as rough as it may be, give God thanks. Look at the beauty in it. Look at the beauty in 2020. Learn to take care of yourself. Learn to eat properly. Learn to exercise. Learn to meditate. Learn to love you for you. Learn to appreciate you for you. Guys, it is a beautiful time. It is a wonderful time, guys. Guys, I know a lot of people will agree with me and some won't. But as I said, it's all depends on the lens that you are looking in, looking at, and how you see things. I could be bitter right now with a lot of people. I could be bitter with a lot of people. But guys, I can't. Because when you're bitter with anybody, you're killing something inside of you. You have to release whatever caused you to be angry, caused you to be bitter, caused you to be miserable. You have to let it go and learn to give God thanks, gratitude, whatever it is. Because, guys, sometimes we want things this way, but God said, nope. That's not the way I want it for you. That's not how I want it. And we get bitter, we get angry, and we start to curse, and nope. Just give him thanks. He sees what we don't see. He knows what we don't know. And he understands what we don't understand. So, guys, as I said, this is Joy Heat from Joy Heat Kitchen. Have a merry, merry, merry Christmas. And a happy, happy 2021. We don't know what 21 gonna bring. But whatever it is, guys, just give God thanks. Just give him praise. Just give him glory. Just give him honor. I thank God for you guys. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Continue to build yourself. Continue to do what is right for yourself. No one can love you like you. No one can appreciate you like you. You cannot look for love from outside, because if you don't have it, you cannot give it. If you don't have joy, you cannot give it. If you don't have peace, you cannot give it. If you don't have happiness, you cannot give it. So, guy, go inside. Go inside and search yourself and find everything, all the tools. It is right inside of us. And just give God thanks. Have a blessed holiday until I meet you back in my kitchen another day, another time. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. Have a good one, guys.